Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Today, let me welcome you all to our elementary school poetry reading. The poet laureate of Gloucester, Rufus Collinson, is going to read a short poem and then introduce our poets for us. So I hope you all enjoy this. Thanks.
Hello. I have been so looking forward to this. I've been writing poetry since I was about 6. So I think it's a good thing to start now. Write what you see and what you feel. I'll read just one short poem. I walk on the boulevard a lot, so this is one of my boulevard poems. You know the boulevard.
Woo!
It's called Water Over Stones. This morning, the ravenous sea reaches way out over the shore and pulls back again, powerfully driven to contain itself. I hear the haul of water over 100,000 stones. Oh, the sound of longing. Hush, rock, hustle, huddle, huddle, hush. The crockery and the surge. Water taking the shape of stones. This great symphonic jostling of all that comes in, of all that pulls out, of all that remains. Thank you. So now a real poetry begins. Our first poet is Maisie Grow. She's a 4th grade student at East Gloucester School. And let me see. How's that? Does that seem good?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I'm going to read 3 poems. The first one is called MCAS, and another one's called My Friend Rebecca, and one's called Knitted Sweaters. I'm going to start with MCAS. Rub, rub, rub. Wrong answer. Bubbles, bubbles, bubble. Rub, rub. Wrong again. Pencil snapped. Rats. Raising my hand for a new pencil. Can't make a sound. She walks slowly over. Finished. I silently yell, yes. Next day. More MCAS. Ugh. My second poem is called My Friend Rebecca because she always says oy vey when she does something wrong, something happens. And here's my poem. Oy vey, I hit my head. Oy vey, I lost my hat. Oy vey, I tripped on a rock. Oy vey, I dropped my book. I think oy vey means oh my, but I'm not sure. I just like saying it. My last poem is called Knitted Sweaters. They're all itchy, all holy, itch, itch, itch. Can't stop scratching. I don't like knitted sweaters.
Thank you so much. Our next reader is Kelvin Del Vecchio he's in the 1st grade at East Gloucester School.
I will be reading 2 poems today, but they have no titles, and they're really short. My first one is Why Oh Why Butterfly. And my second one is Flower, Flower, What's Your Power?
Good job, Calvin.
They were really short. Our next reader is Willa Brosnahan. She's in the 2nd grade at West Parish School.
Somebody to hold your book, or you can do both.
Thank you.
Rufus, can you point the microphone out a little?
I'm going to read one poem. My poem is called Queen Me. And this is it. I am not the queen of Paris. I am not the queen of France. I am the queen of a little closet I have all to myself. Poofy pillows, stuffed animals galore, balls and dolls, and so much more, right behind this very door. And then I have this here. That's a door. That's not right.
Oh, this is going so quickly. Our next poet is Abby Cook, first grade at Plum Cove School.
I will be reading 6 poems. My first one is called The Hummingbird Boogie. Sometimes it's the time I go to the deep. I just can't help myself to go outside the pool. So I hop out of the pool and walk to the diving team, just about to stop. Then I tell the coaches I'm not on the team. I walk on the diving board and walk off the fight. I fall in the pool on purpose. I swim with all my might. Then finally I go to the shallow end and climb out of the pool. I want to go in again, but Mom says no, no, no. So the boogie happens again next Tuesday.
Oh, that's all.
Do I take down the flag?
Fine, no.
Okay.
My second one is called Seasons. This one is really short. I like seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter. In winter, snow glimmers bright. It's such a wonderful, beautiful sight. Snowmen are built, snowballs are thrown. Come people play, a wonderful tone. And my fourth poem is called Spring. No more snow is glimmering bright. Now rain is glimmering bright. Now is the time people plant their gardens. Beans and peas are what they plant first. Soon their flowers will come in bloom. Spring is such a beautiful season. And now my fifth poem is called Summer. Some flowers haven't come in bloom yet. Now's the time they should come in bloom. I like to go to camp in the season to play with PJ and Papa. Grammy makes such yummy foods. Sometimes we roast marshmallows over a fire. My birthday is in summer. On my birthday for breakfast I go to Georgia. I have candles in my pancakes. I usually have a party at the gazebo. I invite all my friends to my party. And now my last poem is called Fall. We go back to school in this cool, cool season. The trees' leaves turn colors in fall. Soon they will fall. And soon is the time we'll eat turkey for dinner. Yum, 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 turkey dinner.
Thank you. Our next poet is Cole Cunningham, second grader from West Parish Schools.
I am reading one poem, and it's called The Moon. I am the moon. I orbit Earth and see the sights. The sun activates me and is here both day and night. Everything Earth holds interests me. Every shipyard, every army of ants. What interests me most is Earth. Every other planet is not the same at all. Every other planet does not have green and blue. And I am there for it so you can surf, and starfish can live, so tides can rise, and you can see the moony night. And everyone can see the moon is as helpful to the earth as the sun can be. For I, the moon, have never seen a planet that has such things. A shipyard is not anywhere else. That is what I know. No barnyards on Mars, not even cities or cars. That is what I now know. I am old and very wise, and I never despise such a planet. It is now that I am truly amazed.
And our next reader is Aiden Cunningham, who's in 4th grade at West Parish School.
In the fall, red leaves fall from the trees to the ground and off the vines. Red, deep as blood flowing through the red hearts, apples in fall like leaves falling to the ground, top the vine in the fall.
And we've come to our last reader, unless, is there anyone who would like to read who didn't sign up?
Any poets who would like to recite a poem that they know? Any other poets? Okay, that's our last
Okay,
reader.
our last reader is Rebecca Dowd. She's a 4th grader at East Gloucester School.
So I wrote a haiku, something that someone said, and it's all sounded in syllables. I know you're a boy. I don't know what that means though, but I know you're one.
Are you sure? No one else?
Could you read more?
Sure. This is so delightful. Keep on writing. It's wonderful. And we'll do this again. Maybe we'll do it. We won't even wait a year. Let's see. Not quite sure which one. Well, this is a poem. I went to West Parish School myself, very, very long time ago. And this was for my 1st grade teacher at West Parish School. Her name was Virginia Lee. When you were talking today about seeing the landscape, dreaming up exercises for teachers to help children see, I thought of the time my 1st grade teacher, Miss Lee, my first true hero, took us out to the pond behind the school. It seemed blissful to leave the corridors behind, to step into the blossoming air, swinging giant tin cans on string handles, to see mud on Miss Lee's knees, as she showed us how to cast our buckets out and drag in a load of pond. Back in the classroom, she dipped a dropper into the bog we'd fetched and gently squeezed a tiny plop the size of a tear onto a mirrored slide. One by one, we stepped up to the microscope and had a look. My eye filled with a world of swarming, swimming things, alive, alive, alive. I wanted to never stop watching the lives I never knew existed, and I have never stopped believing in the infinity of Virginia Lee and the secret inhabitants of everything I see.